Talk Radio 1450 WCTC, the voice of Central Jersey. It is Bert. Good to have you here. We'll get a traffic and weather update for you coming up at 8:15. Special guest with me for this hour. Yep, he is the editor of New Jersey Monthly magazine. We get together once a month to talk about the current issue of New Jersey Monthly. And on the cover, nice bright yellow cover, best places to live. And the debate rages on. And people are just like, wow, my town has to be the best. I love my town. How could it not be the best place to live? We'll talk about the criteria, how this list was established, and where is your town on the list. We'll talk about that with our special guest, Ken Schlager, who is here. Good morning, my friend. Good to see you.
Good morning. I wish I'd known about this Friday Hawaiian shirt thing you guys
We'll make it a priority for next time.
Yeah, because I got plenty in the closet. I'm wearing a boring polo shirt today. You got the surfboards going.
We'll get it next time, definitely. Last time I saw you, we were creating some divots of our own at Forest Gate Country Club at the WCTC golf outing.
Right. You know, there was the good, the bad, and the ugly.
that was our group of three.
Yeah,
yes.
It's fun when you're playing these scrambles, you know, because you're playing the best ball, so you get this great score. I thought our team did great, you know. And
scrappy bunch.
Yeah, I thought our team did great, and then you find out what the winner was like 18 under par or something like that. We were like 5 over, which is actually awful for a scramble.
The ringers from Magyar Bank stole the competition
those
again.
Those guys had like the clothing, everything going on.
Tough to beat. That's a tough group. We'll get them next year. We'll see what happens. How many shots are they going to spot us? About 15?
There you go.
We'll see from there. But it is the current issue of New Jersey Monthly magazine, Ken, best places to live. You got a great town in Jersey you live in. I love the town I live in. People love their hometowns in Jersey. We're very hometown proud sort of people, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. That's why we have over 500 towns.
Yes.
New Jersey.
And everybody thinks
a little crazy.
Right. Everybody thinks that theirs is the best. But before we get to specifics, the criteria, how does one determine what is the best town in New Jersey and what makes the best towns?
Well, we use we get data from a lot of different sources. It's all based on data, purely objective, and so the sort of things we look at are the average property tax and the change in property tax. And for the years 2014 to 2016, we look at the median home sale price. And we look at the way that's changed in the 2 years since 2014. We started something new this year. We look at average days on market for a house for sale, and that can range anywhere from 45 days, let's say, to over 100 days. We look at the crime rate. We look at high school. We look at different school scores like ASK4 and ASK8. The standardized tests. We use the high school ranking from New Jersey Monthly from last year. And then we look at lifestyle factors like proximity to hospitals, proximity to restaurants. We look at the commuting time and those kind of things. And we put them together in a formula. And it's an imperfect science. It creates some interesting results. But the results that, if your town is near the top, you love it.
Sure.
If your town is nowhere to be seen,
of course,
it's like, what are those guys doing?
But your criteria is spot on, and I think especially access to services, I think is really important, like you mentioned about hospitals and whatnot. That is key, I think.
Right. We try to look at the things that people would look at if they were buying a home, if they were considering
schools,
a community.
hospitals, etc. Right.
What we don't get is the subjective pieces of it. So, for example, I live, as you know, in Montclair. Now, Montclair,
great place, terrific downtown.
Great place,
right? Sure.
Everybody loves it, and yet I can't show my face in town these days because
right.
We finished at number 166.
What?
In this?
Wow.
Yeah, and but when you look at all the factors, like our 6.5% increase in taxes over the 2-year period,
right?
That's a killer.
Yeah, and communists who have taken over your
right,
town.
Yeah,
right.
Right.
Maybe that's why. I don't know.
Exactly.
But the list is interesting. A great read. Check it out, of course. Did you want to take a look at maybe we'll do a couple of counties and top towns and respective counties?
Well, the number one town, we have to say, the number one town overall was Hohokus. Oh, I'm sorry.
There's your drum roll. That's all right. That's the best
I stepped on your drum roll.
Right.
Hohokus, way up in Bergen County.
Hohokus. Now, why does a town with 2 hyphens get to sit on the top of the list?
That's what did it. That's what. Yeah, they win on the hyphens.
Right.
Who else?
Hold on, Pete Pat Gladstone is calling. How come we're not on the list?
they have only one hyphen.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
okay.
They got to join with another town and add another hyphen.
But Hohokus, really, they knocked it out of the park. Huh?
Knocked it out of the park. Biggest thing there. It's a small town. It's just over 4,000 people. It's a lovely, quaint town. I don't know
I
how
like
many.
Hohokus. Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
it's really
I was
nice.
there
Got
recently.
a
I had to
nice
go
little
to
downtown.
Tenafly, or I went to Teterboro, and
Yeah,
I stopped in. Sure,
wonderful
sure.
little tavern in the downtown. Great school system, and their home prices went up 22% in
Really?
that period. It's an
Wow.
expensive town. I mean, a median
Um,
home sales price is about
Bergen
$800,000.
County,
But
sure,
yeah,
but it's like,
but if you're
wow.
ever driving up Route 17 in Paramus, where all the shops are and all
Hmm.
the stores and malls, and you keep driving, and all of a sudden there are no malls, no shops, just trees around. That's when you know you've reached
That's
Hohokus.
it, huh?
Yeah, they wouldn't let anybody build along Route 17, which
Interesting.
goes right through Hohokus.
Wow.
So it's a pretty cool place. Let's see some of the other towns that are high up. Rumson, another really
Oh,
expensive
geez. Like,
town.
twist my arm, of course.
Finished number 4. That's the top town in Monmouth County in the rankings.
Okay.
But there too, average home way way high, right? $1.2 million,
Hmm.
but the prices went up 24%
Really?
in the 2-year period. Yeah, from 2014 to 2016.
Wow.
Let's see. Top town in Somerset and is I'm never sure how to pronounce it. Is it Bernards?
I say Bernards, yeah.
Bernards, yeah. Yeah, I hear it different ways. So they're number 5 in the rankings. Top town in Middlesex County is Cranberry, great town. They're number 14 overall in the rankings. And home prices there were up 14%, which is nice. And the taxes only went up 1.8%. So that's the kind of thing that moves you up the list. Little Silver in Monmouth was number 26.
That was
Very
the
nice
top
town.
Monmouth count?
No, well, Rumson
Oh,
was
Rumson
number
was.
1.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
Little Silver is a little bit more affordable than Rumson, so
A little
so
bit, right?
yeah. But the home prices there also they went up 8.6% in the 2-year period. Let's see, the number 1 town in Mercer, no surprise, is Princeton at number 41.
No surprise. Okay.
Great city.
Sure.
Right.
Love Princeton, yeah.
Let's see, what else can I tell you about? Hunterdon County, number 1 town at number 67 was Kingwood. Clinton not far behind
Okay.
at number 72. But Kingwood, there's another place where taxes only went up 2.7%. Home prices went up 23%. So if you had a home there, you felt pretty good about that.
Sounds like Hunterdon, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is a great list. I like this. Morris, Chatham Township coming in number 1 for Morris County and number 2 on the list. Berkeley Heights, Union County.
Right.
That one kind of surprised me a little bit.
Right. I think there more than anything else, it's the school results. Great school system.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And reasonable home prices. And
Sorry, I'm just reading the list. So
there
that's
you go.
Okay.
Yeah, people. Well, I'll tell you, some of the other, like in Somerset County, lots of towns ranking pretty high in Somerset County. Montgomery at number 35, Bedminster at number 37, Bernardsville at 42, Hillsborough at 46, Branchburg at 49. So pretty strong. Warren at 56. There's Peapack and
And they're
now
one hyphen.
Yeah, well, actually, we did a Peapack and Gladstone,
Oh,
because
right,
it depends
that's
who you
right.
ask.
Right, that's right.
It depends who you ask.
Exactly.
They're number 57.
We'll talk about the 16 hot towns next. But
Yeah.
a glaring omission from this, Ken, but I don't see anything south of Burlington and Ocean.
The South Jersey towns did really, really poorly.
They have
this
to.
year.
I'm going
And-
through. I'm like, where's Burlington? Where's Ocean? Where's everybody?
Well, the problem is, I think for the most part, South Jersey home prices are still suffering from the foreclosure
Maybe
crisis.
that's why. I see Lavalette as the top Ocean County town, and that's 74 on the list.
Well, you know what happened with the shore towns did really well. We do this every 2 years, and the shore towns did really well 2 years ago.
Okay.
Because the prices had gone back up after Sandy. There'd really been a price boom after Sandy, but this time around, the prices leveled off or dropped in most of those towns, and that
Interesting.
drove most of the shore towns down.
All right. Take a
One
look.
big factor like that can hurt. Plus, the shore towns tend not to have great school systems. There are some, terrific exceptions.
Sure, of course. So you can
Yeah.
check out the list, the top 100 in the current issue, and beginning today, Ken, on the website, you could see 513 towns starting today, right?
Yeah,
Online.
you go on the website and you can actually download this PDF that I'm
Beautiful.
referring to right here. Download it and print it out for yourself, and then and if you have complaints about the list, I'm your guy. I won't be in the office for the next 2 months, but
but feel free to write. All right. We'll talk more with Ken Schlager coming up. Jersey Central traffic and weather time. It's 8:09.